we're going to check out the Sephora box. This attire is just, I'm sorry, okay? I haven't washed my hair in a few days. You know, just sorry. This is me. So we're going to check out the Sephora box. This will be my last box. I went through the other boxes, and Sephora, just a lot of what they sell is products that do animal testing. So I didn't see a lot in the boxes that had cruelty-free items. Like, there's always been a couple in every box, but like 2 out of 6, 3 out of 6 is not, like, I at least need a majority. If it was like 4 or 5 out of 6, then I would probably stay. It's rare that I shop at Sephora. They really lack in cruelty-free items. It's not just because they are a little bit more expensive. They're definitely higher priced than Ulta, but the main reason, although I mean I do like to get a good deal, the main reason is because they just don't have cruelty-free products. So they're very limited on that. So anyway, I just wanted to explain why this will be my last box. I think it's a very good box. If you are down with animals suffering, then you go ahead and get this box. But I'm not down with that, so just letting you know. Okay, so let's get into this box. I think they're a very nice box. I do think they could have at least put like a little Christmas tree or snow or something on it. I don't know. Whatever. I think they do a great job with their box. Here's the manual thing. I smell a scent, so I'm hoping that something didn't bust. They have a really beautiful little program for $10. This is a great deal. I mean, I'm going to be honest in my view, even if it's, you know, not cruelty-free. Like, I do think that they do a really good job, and hopefully, you know, the world will change and demand more cruelty-free products, which I think it is, just it's going slow. And then, you know, companies will change with it, mainly because of their profit, but whatever works. So this is their beautiful brochure telling you what's in it, how it's done. You also get like a free little consultation thing or whatever to get advice or whatever. I don't know. It's a lot for $10. I know there's a waiting list, so I just got taken off of the list, so maybe somebody got my spot. So the first thing that I see in here is Nude Advanced Renewal Age-Defying Skincare. I do not see anything that says that this is cruelty-free or not. They do have a lot of nice samples. I do like I hate getting samples like this, but I do like that there are several, and this would be nice to go. I do not believe it to be cruelty-free. It's made in France. I don't know what France's stance is on animal testing, but I'll check it out, and if it is, I would love to try it. If not, sorry. This is Fresh Sea Moisturizing Face Oil, and I have a bunch of this stocked up, a bunch of this Fresh brand stuff stocked up, because I still just need to check and see if it's cruelty-free, because I want to try it. For some reason, to me, it looks like some other brand that is cruelty-free, so I don't know if I've tested it. I don't know. For some reason, I have it in my head this cruelty-free, but I'm pretty sure I haven't looked it up, and I've never used it. So anyway, I'm excited to try this if it is. It's also made in France, and is Sephora based out of France? It might be. Okay, so anyway, excited to try that. A little eyeliner. This is Makeup Forever, and this is Professional from Paris. Aqua Eyes, and it's waterproof eyeliner. A lot of people love this brand. They are not cruelty-free. I've not seen them on lists. I do believe they might actually be one of those brands that pretends to be cruelty-free, but they're not. Don't quote me on that. But I do believe it's a big enough brand that if they were cruelty-free, I would have checked that out. Here's Smashbox again. There is some powder. Maybe it's from these little crunchies. So Smashbox, this is they claim to be cruelty-free. I've had a hard time with them because I don't know, like, I cannot tell if they're cruelty-free or not, and I've looked it up. I spent a lot of time, so there is a statement, I think, on their website that says that they do not test. If you have any information, link it down below too, please, because this is sometimes hard to keep track of, and with people buying other people out and signing on with different companies. So link, especially if you're like, you're wrong about this and stuff, don't yell at me, but please link 1 or 2, preferably 2 different sources so I can check it out, because especially with a lot of the newer brands or brands that aren't as popular, it is sometimes really hard to find. So anyway, I could not find something that made me feel confident that this is cruelty-free, so I just don't buy them. I do have one thing that I got like a year ago that I use of theirs, but I haven't bought anything since I started like my cruelty-free journey of theirs. So anyway, it's very cute, very compact. This is their Smashbox Full Exposure Shadow Duo, and I think that they have a bigger palette of several colors. So it's just kind of like a champagne-y color, and then just a very like beigey, maybe taupe color. I hope that's showing up for you. So it's very cute. I like the packaging. And then some perfume. Everything's made in France. I don't know what that means. So anyway, and I believe when I went to Sephora July, and I was trying to find cruelty-free perfumes because I'm pretty much out of my perfume, and it was from Victoria's Secret. Like, I've always bought like a stockpile every year. And so I was finally out of perfume, and it's the same perfume I've been wearing for years, like since high school. So anyway, they're cruelty free, so I don't want to buy from them anymore, or they test on animals, so I don't want to buy from them anymore. It has been hard to find perfumes, and I want to try them and smell them first, because I've ordered a couple and I'm like, ugh, I don't like them, because I'm very weird about smells. And they had like La Vanilla or something like that. That was the only brand that they had that was cruelty free, and everything had like a little bit of smell of vanilla. And I was like, I don't like vanilla. So, Dr. Brandt. Alright, this brand kind of pisses me off because they are one of those brands that pretends that they're cruelty free. It doesn't say it on this package, but I went to their website because I got something in Birchbox that I really, really liked, and I was like, okay, well, I'm going to check to see if they're cruelty free. And on their website, it says they're cruelty free, but then I found out that they sell in China, and also they are, Dr. Brandt is a group of like skin researchers, scientists, whatever you want to call them, and so like they have labs and stuff. So I'm wondering, not that labs mean you have to have animals, but just they sell in China. Just a lot of stuff I read about, I'm pretty sure they test on animals. Well, they do. They sell in China. So anyway, makes me a little bit mad because I really did like one of their products, and so I don't like when, if you test on animals, either just say you test on animals or say nothing. Don't pretend that, you know, you're a good-hearted person and you just test on them when required by law. Okay, you don't have to sell your stuff in China. You don't have to do that. There is enough profit you can get from other countries that you don't have to test on animals. So don't act like you're a kind-hearted, moralistic human being, because you're not. You care more about money than the quality of life for animals. And it's not even about the quality of life. You're torturing them. Like you are. So what did I get last time? I did get a couple cruelty-free things last month from them, and the oil, the Josie Maran oil, I gave to my cousin. He has eczema pretty bad, and I've heard that argan oil is good for that, and he's bad about using lotions because they are that oily kind of slippery feel, and so I really like argan oil because it is a dry oil, so I thought maybe he could try that because his skin's getting really bad, and it's really bad in the winter, so he's going to try that. So I don't have that to show you. Let's look at the products that I did not use first. I did not use the Sephora, this blue color eyeliner, because it's Sephora and they're not cruelty free. I did not try Makeup Forever Base Hydrating Primer. Did not. And I did not try the Stella perfume because, you know, that does on animals. Like, sorry, I've been like watching and reading a few things about this, and it just breaks my heart, the things that they have to do. And like a lot of these animals are beagles and rabbits, of course, and mice and cats, so like our pets, and just like they'll put masks on them and make them inhale stuff, and like, and the temperament of the beagle is desirable because they forgive you, because they love humans and they love interaction, they love socialization, and they appreciate just that interaction, and they want to do right, so they use the beagles because their temperament is just so friendly and so forgiving and stuff like that. So because they are good and well-behaved animals and loving animals, they get tortured. So I've just watched a lot of this recently, so it's been a little bit hard. Okay, now on to the stuff that I did try. Buxom, I guess, is cruelty-free, says PETA, and it's hard to, PETA, I don't agree with them as an organization. I think they do some great things. I think they do some terrible things. They do kill animals. They don't want you to know that. But I use their list. I like the Leaping Bunny the best, and I go to some other places to find out my information, but if it's on PETA or the Leaping Bunny, I tend to feel pretty good about it. So anyway, Buxom, they're cruelty-free. Their parent company is not, which means that they're owned by, they're a sub-company of like a bigger company. So like L'Oreal owns the brand NYX. So NYX is cruelty-free. They don't test on animals. They never have. However, their parent company that they're under does. So some people are weird about that. I am kind of indifferent. I still do buy NYX because they started out as cruelty-free. So I'm kind of indifferent. I think, hey, they can see that I'm buying NYX and I'm not buying these other things. And I do want to promote brands that are cruelty-free, but then why did that brand go to L'Oreal? Like, that brand is still refusing to sell in China, so I respect that. But then I'm also like, some of my profits, some of my money is probably going to that parent company. I mean, it is. So, but now that parent company sees that I'm spending money just on NYX and cruelty-free brands, whereas I used to buy CoverGirl and L'Oreal before I knew about all this stuff. Does that make sense? So, just want to let that be known in case you're a person who some people really hate buying from Cruelty for companies that are under parent companies like that, and I respect that too, because it's kind of a hard decision. This is Bite Beauty. They're also cruelty free. I really liked this color. It just didn't stay on, and I thought this brand, like, I've heard like really good things about this brand, but it didn't. It wanted to, like, after 2 hours of not eating or drinking, it was gone, and if I ate or drank, it would kind of like move or just, you know, get on whatever I was eating or drinking. So it wasn't long lasting at all. It was a good color. It looked good. It felt nice. It was very moisturizing on my lips. It didn't dry them out, but I don't think that it was so super. So I'm glad I tested this, so I won't buy anything. Alright, sorry, I feel like this has been a very long video and a little bit emotional. I should probably take a nap. This will probably be on a couple days before Christmas. If you want to know some of the other things that I'm working on, because this will be my last Sephora box, so I am going to come out with a couple different style videos. I'm going to do, somebody asked me to test out some primers and like do one side of my face in a primer and the other side and not, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. So you can see I'm going to start with Ulta Matte Prime because I do love the primer, and so we'll show what it does. I'm going to use it with liquid foundation. I've been using the IT Celebration foundation, which is powder lately, so I will use that with liquid so you can really tell. I'm going to do an old hair tutorial because you guys wanted a hair tutorial, and I've recently changed the way I do my hair. It looks about the same, but I just want to give you kind of both. So I'll do the old one and I'll do the new one later. And then I was an Uber driver for a little bit, and I thought you guys might like to hear my experiences and the pros and cons of being a female Uber driver. So those will come up in the new year, so please stay tuned. If you have any other ideas, I need to lose some pounds, so I'm going to cancel pretty much all my subscriptions, and every pound I'm going to earn something back or something that I would like. And not all of them are boxes. Some's just like going out to eat to a place I really like, or like sometimes I really like karaoke, so going out to karaoke. So you may not see some boxes or Stitch Fix for a little bit, but I need something to motivate me because it's just not. Alright, have a good Christmas. Please consider adopting and visiting your local shelters and rescues if you are looking for an animal. And have a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Bye.